up, y'all? Welcome back to my bikini prep series. This is episode 5. I'm 12 weeks out. For those of you who don't know, my name is Jasmine and I'm on a competition prep, and of course I'm documenting it for YouTube on this Limitless bikini prep series. Hopefully you've been enjoying it so far. If this is your first time, feel free to take a look at the other videos. They're a little long. I'm trying to work on condensing my videos to not past 15 minutes, but I talk a lot. So it's Sunday today, 12 weeks out, and I train Monday through Friday, and but still have to do cardio 6 times a week. So typically I have to burn 400 calories in each cardio session 6 times a week. I did make adjustments and I'm increasing that to 500. I took my pictures yesterday or the day before. I think I'm definitely leaning down. I don't think I'm leaning down efficiently. So to get where I need to be condition wise. So I am increasing my calorie burn goal for each cardio session to 500. And I typically do the elliptical, but now I will be incorporating the Stairmaster a couple times a week, and I'm going to do the Stairmaster today. But I am going to actually start off my day with a protein shake, so it's not fasted cardio. I'm going to have it. I just put I think 1/3 a cup of unsweetened almond milk, water, ice, and I use the Camp's ISO chocolate peanut butter. Oh, so good. It's my favorite. You can get chocolate peanut buttered out, don't get me wrong, but I'm not there yet. So got my gallon of water here. Also, another adjustment I had to make. I've been doing this for years and you'd think I'd learn. I'm now using a gallon jug to make sure I get at least 128. My goal is still 150, but the cup I've been using, I thought it was almost 40 ounces. I don't know. I was just kind of it's kind of big. It's a Yeti cup. And I think it's only 28. I think it doesn't have it on there, but I don't know. I'm overthinking it. So instead of just missing my gallon, I'm going to have an actual gallon. And I put Crystal Light and BCAAs in it. And then I'm gonna go head out, do my cardio, and then maybe I'll talk to you guys in the car. I don't know. There's a couple things I do want to talk about in regards to prep. And so yeah, I will see y'all in a little bit. To leave, and then I forgot. I wanna work out with this sweater today. I have my sweat wrap on and I wanna sweat it all out. Sweat out the bullshit. Oh my gosh, I got rocky hair all over me. Whatever. Okay, so I just made it to House of Gains, but I wanted to just jump on here and talk about, how I've been feeling in regards to, especially since being on prep. I want to be honest and say this last couple of weeks have been a struggle, especially emotionally. Nothing necessarily to do with prep, still executing. It's obviously life, and then I'm also doing prep, so it makes you not want to prioritize or focus prep because there's bigger stuff going on. And prep is very selfish. You have to focus on your body, you leaning down, just things that are it's a privilege to do a competition prep. It really, really is. And when big life things are happening to those that you love, it's hard. Sorry. If I cry, it's okay. If I cry, it's totally fine. I'm good. Just how I release energy. And I'm still gonna focus on this prep. This is without a doubt. I really, really want to step on stage. It's been my goal. I want to accomplish this goal. I want to do well. That doesn't mean I don't have internal battles, because I'm so much more than just a bodybuilder. As much as I love being a physique athlete, that's not my only focus. I am so much more substantial than just this. Most of the time it can be my focus, and it can, have my attention along with my boot camp and stuff like that. It's a struggle right now to, I almost feel guilty for being on a prep right now. And I'm not going to stop this prep. It's just a natural feeling that I'm having. that will subside. And I know that I'm going to look back and be proud of myself to keep pushing despite the fact that, like, you know, I feel guilty. But that doesn't mean that it's not real. Like, I just feel like I don't want to go out. I don't want to hang out with friends. I don't want to do anything right now. It just has everything to do with knowing that somebody else can't do that. I think this is going to be a cardio session where, like, I'm going to be crying nearly all the cardio. Like, I can still get it done, and I'll still get everything done, and I am on this prep. I'm so committed to this prep. I just want to remind myself that as I focus on crushing my goals and progressing in life, you know, and then I'm going 100 miles an hour, that, like, I slow down a little bit, and I appreciate what I do have, and I appreciate my privilege. I appreciate my freedom, the ability that I can even have. I can do something like this. Like, I just want to make sure that I appreciate and show a lot of gratitude, because not everyone gets this luxury. And I'm not talking about people that were born in this country who just wants to use as an excuse as why they're fucking broke. Actual people that can't do this. So yeah, this couple weeks have been rough. But yeah. Just know I'm gonna be okay. I'm a crier. That's how I release energy. I will be fine. I still will be executing. I still will be focusing on what needs to have focus. And that's obviously my boot camp and my prep and my athletes from Teen Lioness. That's honestly, like, the things I'm going to be focusing on, along with my, you know, the personal things that I need to deal with. But, you know, this past couple weeks have been building up and building up and building up, because just because this huge life event just happened, that doesn't mean that life stops. Like, I still had to focus on my boot camp. I still had to focus on this prep. I still had to focus on, you know, on life, even not being motivated to, you know. But hopefully this can show you that your journey is going to be a little messy. Shit's going to happen, especially right now during all this stuff. Like, shit's going to happen, and it's not going to be perfect. It can give you a pass to digress, but don't take that pass. Like, don't take it. Keep pushing, because then you're going to be more proud of yourself when you get to your goal, and you'll be more appreciative and grateful, especially knowing that you went through hardships during your journey. Yeah. Anyways, I'm probably not done crying for the day, and I probably will cry during this cardio session, and that's okay. I'm gonna hopefully that'll help me make my weight. That counts as a pound right there. All right, y'all, I'm gonna do this cardio. I've been procrastinating it long enough. I'll see you in a bit. Okay. I just finished. So about a little bit less than 51 minutes, I burned 500 calories. Whew. That was a good one. I definitely needed it. Released a lot of emotional energy on that stair climber, but I feel so much better than before when I was talking to you. Will never be ashamed for having emotions, as long as I know how to release them, not allow them to cause damage. By all means, I think we should be expressing our emotions. Whew. And just the last minute was really, really rough, but pushed through. So I'm gonna practice some posing, do some abs, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. I left my water jug up there. It was just convenient because, you know, now I gotta climb the stairs to go get it. It's gonna have to wait. Just got home not too long ago. It did take me a while to eat, which I don't recommend. I did have that protein shake before my cardio session though. So anyways, I got some macro-friendly tacos. It's extra lean ground beef, 4 ounces. I have lettuce. I did cook up some fajita vegetables in here to give it a little bit more volume, especially since I'm, it's a low carb day. I have 40 grams of Greek yogurt, 25 grams of queso, and I also have salsa and beans in here. I think only like 40 grams of beans. Of the extra toppings, I don't put a lot of, but it gives enough. I put enough just to give it some flavor. So I will put the macros on the screen. All right, y'all. So I'm going to do a voiceover for this workout. It was a glute and hamstring day, but of course, with glutes being the primary focus. You're probably going to see a lot of glute workouts because I hit glutes 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I do a lot of volume. But for the first exercise, I have a sumo squat with an added pulse in between each rep. The number one thing you want to think about and focus on while you're doing sumos, just to make sure you get the glutes activated, is driving the knees out on the way down and on the way up. I like to tuck my chin in, but you have to be careful when doing this. It's an advanced technique because you still want to have a proper upper body, a big chest, shoulders rolled back when you do tuck in your chin. The second movement is the hip thrust. I personally love doing the hip thrust with the Smith machine. That's mostly how I do my hip thrust. I do a couple other ways here and there, but this is definitely a staple in my program, not just for convenience because, I hit glutes 3 times a week. And it does take a lot of time to set up and break down when you're using a barbell with a lot of plates. But I just love that I can really focus on my glutes on this movement because of the security that the Smith machine gives. So I'm just a fan of it. What you should do, whatever you find is best and most activates your glutes and at most fits and adheres to your goals. The next movement I have is a somewhat of an RDL. I'm using a cable for this movement, and honestly, I've been loving this movement a little bit more than RDLs with dumbbells, and I just feel it in my glutes a little bit more than my hamstrings with the cable RDL. And I just think it's where the force is coming from with the cable, or maybe it's just a new movement that's from a different angle, and that's helping me activate my glutes a little bit better. So that's why I've been using the cable for an RDL variation. The next movement I have is the glute kickback machine. I love this machine. I'm actually alternating from this glute kickback machine with the cable as well. But this is definitely a staple in my glute days. You got to do a kickback, or I got to do a kickback, me personally, because I definitely need to grow a little bit more of the upper glute as well. And just making sure that I'm isolating the glutes. My last movement is the seated hamstring curls. I typically do lying hamstring curls, but this variation, it does help me isolate my hamstrings a bit better. So I started, alternating from the lying hamstring curl to the seated hamstring curl just to make sure that I'm hitting my hamstrings from, again, different angles. And that is my workout. All right, y'all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that workout. Maybe learned a little something, or you can take something and apply it for your next training session. I am going to end the YouTube video here. I'm just trying to stay within or around 15 minutes, keep it nice and condensed for y'all. But yeah, so don't forget to like this YouTube video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can stick around and watch my future episodes for this prep series. If you are new here, I do have quite a few episodes on this prep series. So if you want to be up to date on everything, especially when it comes to my entire program for this prep, then I encourage you to watch my previous episodes. All right, y'all. Well, you guys have a wonderful week ahead, and I will see y'all soon.